This one's going to be on PA Tools. Is a portable archive file manager. Basically what that means is that it's a universal archive extractor. So instead of using multiple commands or trying to remember all the commands, you can use this tool and extract probably like 98% of all the formats out there. You see all these formats it supports here. So like tar, WinRAR files, WinZip files, so on and so forth, and it will extract it, right? Now the reason why I like this tool over some of the other tools, like they do have UNP, DTRX, and even the extract code that you have in your bash RC. Those are like single purpose. This one is like a multi-tool, right? Those other ones are single purpose and versus a multi-tool here. Now this one can do extractions of course, but you can actually list it out. You can actually create archives. You can actually look at the difference between them. You can do searching, inside the archive, and also you can repack them, aka converting them. So you can convert like WinRAR files to a tar file, or a tar file to WinZip file, so on and so forth. They can do in here, and they give you some examples here, which I like in the man page. Real easy to use. Look at that. You only need to learn one command, and they have different flags here. They can do different things. Not that hard if you're looking in here, but let's demo this shit out anyways. Right. So let's add some files. And if you want to extract something, you just type in PA tool. I'll spell it right here. Extract. And what do you want to extract? Let's say I'll extract this download.zip here, right? And that's what I gotta do. You don't have to remember unzip code or whatever. And you see, there you go. It extracts it to this folder called downloads. And here we go. That's the folder, right? You can extract multiple files at the same time. So what did we do before? Extract. Let's say we extract this Naruto one here, and also this other one, 1000 zip. So you can extract, different formats at the same time or different files at the same time. So this is a RAR, this is a zip, and so on and so forth if you want to do more. And there you go. They extract those two. You list it out again. And these are the folders that we just extracted, right? What else we can do? So if you don't want to extract it, you just want to look at what's inside the file. You can do that by using the list command, or the list flag, I mean. So for example, we do PA tool, list, and we want to list out here. Let's say we list out this, what the fuck do we got? This calculus shit, right? This one here. And you see it would say what's inside it. So this one's just a bunch of pictures. So one JPEG, so on and so forth. So if you want to list it out, you can do that. Anything else in here? If you want to search for something, let's say we'll list out some stuff first. List out this 2010 thing here. So for example, if we know that there was a file called CITS or something like that, we'll just copy this here. And you can do, what is that, PA tool search. And we'll search for CITS and that file. And it'll try to match it, and you say, look at that here. Right, we search for, what is that, the CITS. And it finds one file called cits.pdf here, and it says match. So you can search in there if you want to do that. Other things you can do. Oh yeah, let's create a archive, right? That's what we want to do. Well, they have like different ones you can do here. Look at this here. Create, and you can actually do verbose to see what's been added, but I'll show you the difference here. If we do PA tool, and we'll do create, what is that, create, oh yeah, you give it a file name. So we'll call this one YouTube, whatever, just the file name you want, and whatever extension you want. You can put zip file, you can put tar file, RAR file, whatever it is extension you want to use. Let's say we do tar here. And let's say which file do we want to add in. We'll do this JD one here, and we'll do the sorry one, and we also do this docx file, right? So we add those three things in there, and we'll call that one youtube.tar, and I'll create it. And there we go. It says create. Now we can just list it out again, and we have this YouTube tar folder. I mean tar archive. And if you want to list that out, you can do YouTube tar, and you see inside it, it has those three files that we added. That's pretty much it for that. And probably the last one we'll do is do the repack. I actually love using the repack because sometimes I want to convert the RAR files to zip files, and real easy to do, right? So for example, what was that? Okay, this is YouTube file that we just created, right? We're gonna do patool and do repack, and we'll do this YouTube tar, and I want to convert this to zip file or something like that. We'll call this one youtube.zip, and that's pretty much it. It does everything, right? We have this tar file and this zip file, and there you go. That's how you do that. Now if you want to diff it, they have a diff here, right? So let's do that just to see the difference between them. So we do patool diff, and we have YouTube tar and then YouTube.zip. What's the difference between them? There is no difference because they're the same thing, right? So that's how you can compare it if you want the contents. Anyways, that's the tools, like a multi-tool for archive extractions, creations, and conversions, so on and so forth. Not that hard to use. Might not be in your repositories on different distributions, but it should be a standard coming up soon. There is another tool called atools, and what's the difference between that and this one? So far as I can tell is that this one is written in Python, and the other one I think is some other programming language. And this one's like, I like the tools in here because everything is under one command. The other ones, sometimes you have to use some other sub commands that they have. So that's another reason why I like this one, right? Just PA tools, and then you have different flags you can do. Not that hard. Anyways, long video, but that's what you can do with this program. That'll be it for this one.